Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody. Where's my microphone? And where am I? Where am I? Where are you? Sorry, I'm a little late. It's like really windy today and crazy, and I'm like, whoa. I feel like I was running around the house trying to like secure some stuff. Oh. All right. Let me make sure everything's looking good. All right, good. Stream looks great. Hello. I guess I should put my hoodie on. Let me give you the full effect. This is my Halloween vibe today. Hey, Melanie. Melanie. Hi, Stephanie. Yay. Happy Hallows Eve, everybody. Yes. Yes, Melanie, you do. It's one of my favorites. The best part about it is it's knee length. So it goes like all the way down to my knees. It's so cozy. Also, guys, this is what's happening to my bangs right now. I'll show you guys the whole thing when I stand up, how long this is, because I'm going to have to rip it off for class. Hey, Netta, good Monday to you. Yes, it is, Stephanie. It is the MDNT 45 coat, and my husband has a matching one. So we frequently, if it's cold, we like to go out and be little twins. It's the best. How was everybody's weekend? Did you do anything fun? Man, the wind is really going crazy. I don't know if anybody else that lives in LA, I don't know if this is North LA specifically, because LA is so huge, you wouldn't believe. Yeah, it is blowing its fucking ass off. Like, my whole Halloween theme in like the front of my house is like fortune teller, altar, just like kind of creepy shit like that. And it's so windy that I was like, I need to bring my altar inside because it's blowing all the little fucking shit that I put on it all over the place. So I actually brought my altar inside today and I have it in the corner for class. So y'all are gonna see it in class today. I have it too and I love it thanks to you. I know, Stephanie, I'm such a bad influence. Melanie, you've been a sleepy baby? Well, you know, astrologically, I get it. I honestly was a sleepy baby all week. I did not do anything like party. I'm over it. I mean, it's hard for me already to get outside of my house. But let alone join the fray and join the ranks of partiers where this is their, you know, special Halloween weekend of revelry. I can't do it. I like to be at home. I like to bake and I like to, you know, decorate my house and cook food. And so that's what we did yesterday. We had my father come over, my stepmom, my sister, who is like starting to look super pregnant. And the way I enticed everybody to come over was I made some pumpkin cinnamon rolls with some pumpkin puree that I made myself. I know people are like, oh, it's not a big difference. It's definitely less intense of a pumpkin flavor versus like the puree that you'll get from the grocery store. But there was something about like the fact that I made it that I feel like made it special. So, so that's what I did this weekend. That would entice me to come visit. I love it. Yes. I too am food motivated. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to do today. So I'm starting to work out my in-person classes that I'm teaching tomorrow. Yeah. And some of the things that I wanted to work on in that class, in the power class, at least not in the bar, the bar's a whole nother situation, is working on a shape called Fallen Angel. How perfect, right? So Fallen Angel is kind of it's a shape that you enter from side crow. Okay. It also requires like some neck flexibility or at least comfort through your neck. So if you have any, specific neck injuries and you're not wanting to fuck around with it, then don't worry about it. Yeah. You can just watch me play around with it, I guess. But it's just a really fun transition that I think will be epic. And then what I would also like to work on are, some headstands and potentially zombie press. Okay, so zombie press is very, very difficult for the core. If you're on a hard floor like me, you can practice zombie press by just like having some socks on your feet or working with like a blanket. If you're on carpet, you can grab a slider and practice your zombie press, or you can also do it with your socks on. Doesn't really matter. You just might get some little rug burns on your tootsie toes. Yeah. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on. So we're going to be doing a lot of preparation with twists, some preparation for arm balances, and whatever else my little noggin wants to come up with. I'm going to share y'all my playlist, which it is kind of unorganized at the moment, so it's not quite like perfect, but I say whatever, who cares? Let's just go with it as is. Yeah, let me change this to my phone and get myself all figured out. All right, let's do this shit. For props, I just have a couple of blocks. I don't really know. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Perfect. And here we go. All right, I'm going to show you the coat. Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't want to wear this coat? Ah! I just love the little points in the front and how it kind of lifts in the butt area. And then the hoodie. Yes, the hoodie. All right. We've got our magical little altar over here. I haven't named the Scully boy, so maybe during class we'll name him. We have a magical hand. There's dead roses. And then over here, this guy's always in my studio. This is the studio guardian. Let's name him Phil. He just seems like a Phil to me. Let me see what... The aesthetics are on point. Oh, it's just barely there. I'm still getting it together. I would love to have something huge and green right there, but bit by bit, we build it together. All right. Coat's coming off, but I do need my little hair penny. Let's get started standing. I'm also wearing... We got the Boogeyman Club here. I'm going to stick him in my little ripped hole. And we'll start standing. Now you can start that little playlist I gave you at the top. Why not? Let's throw it back with some Beetlejuice references. Yeah. And we'll initiate with just our breath. Organizing ourselves, collecting ourselves. We'll take 5 more breaths here. I'm just kind of shifting my weight side to side, moving through my feet a little bit. want to get this playlist in my other ear too. I want the full effect. We'll take one more breath here. And we'll use our next inhale to reach the arms up. Nice. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingertips and lift up your heart space. Inhale, breath. And with your exhale, let's fold it forwards, working through your chest expansion. We'll bend into your left knee and we'll look over to the right-hand side. Yeah, let's do the same thing to the other side. Right knee bends, right shoulder towards that right knee. Nice, we'll bring it back to center. We'll release our hands down and just hang and dangle a little bit. Nice, let's take it into a halfway lift, lengthening out through your spine. And with your exhale, fold forward. Soft knees, let's roll it up. And reach your arms up. Inhale, breath. And with your exhale, open up the arms into a goalpost. Take a little back bend. Yeah, inhale, reach it back up. And with your exhale, fold back forwards. Left hand to the ground, left knee bends. Let's take it into a twist again. Right arm reaches up. Now feel free to roll to the outside edge of your right foot to give yourself a little stretch on the outside of your ankle and your calf. I'm even feeling this through my left arm. All right, we'll take it back through center. Same thing other side. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up. Right knee is bent, left leg is long. If you tried that IT band stretch on the other side, add it in here. This side's always so much more intense for me. All right, we'll take it back home. Nice soft knees, and we'll roll it all the way back up. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, take the hands to heart center, Samasti. Maybe you walk the feet together on this next one. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, hands to heart center again. Last time like that. Inhale, reach it up. And with your exhale, swan dive forward fold, take it all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. And with your exhale, let's plant our hands and step back into a high plank position, temporary, yeah? I want you to push away from the ground, bow the space between your shoulder blades, belly in, quads on. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, downward facing dog and dynamic rolls. Here we go. Lift the heels, roll forward. And then exhale, push it back down, dog. Nice. Keep going just like that. Oh, my hands are feeling like they really need a stretch today. Great, last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Keep it forwards in your high plank. Lower both of your knees down to the ground and work through your cat-cows or your 360 barrel rolls, whatever you want. I'm just gonna play around. I'm gonna give y'all like at least 30 seconds to get this warmed up here. All right, we'll make our way back into a neutral position, and then we're gonna work some hand push-ups here. First thing, I want you to lift up just the heel of your right hand, including the thumb, and roll between your pointer and pinky finger on the ground, yeah? I'll show you what this looks like up close. Yeah, so this is the ground. We're up here, and then we're gonna alternate. Whoa, I just popped my pinky knuckle. Ah! Yeah. So just kind of back and forth like that. All right. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So heel of the left hand lifts, and we'll roll pointer to pinky. Wow, this is very intense for me today. All right, shake out those hands a little bit. And then let's do heel of the hand push-ups. So make sure that your arms are straight as you can, stacked directly underneath your shoulders. Might help for your knees to walk a little bit forward, up and down. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, shake that out. All right. Back into that tabletop position. Reach the heart space forward, tuck your toes, and let's take it back into downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Shake out the head a little no. And give it a little shake, shake, yes. We'll take a breath in. And with your exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Blocks can come under you, but we're here very temporarily. Open up the front line of the body, stretch out the hip flexor. Nice. And with your exhale, step the left foot forward, standing fold. Halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. Inhale, chair position, bend into your knees. Sit back, reach the arms towards upper hand corner. And with your exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Keep that depth, keep that space, hands at heart center. Interlace, push and press the hands forward. This is called half chair. And I want you to think about your spine coming parallel to the ground. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release. Lengthen out halfway again. Step the left foot back behind you once more. And then lower the left knee down, Anjaneyasana, stack arms up and overhead. Feel the right hip pull back into the socket, the frontal hip open. Maybe you lean it back a little bit, open up through your heart space, little back bend. Breath in. And with your exhale, release down to the ground. Three-legged dog. Tuck the toes, push, press, lift the right leg up to the sky and open up the hip, bend into the knee. Circle things out. And circle it out into the other direction. We'll return back into our downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your space, either Padangusthasana, so fingertips around your big toes and pull down, or deeper, Padahastasana, hands underneath your feet and bowing the elbows out to the side to pull yourself deeper. All right, we'll take our hands out from under our feet, or you'll release your big toes. We'll soften into our knees, and then we'll roll ourselves all the way up towards a standing position. A couple times, heels are gonna lift and lower, just like we were doing with our hands and our hand push-ups. Here, we're just gonna activate through our back line, get our calves working, up and down. Anytime I'm starting to think about preparing for inversions, one of my biggest preparation process is for my legs. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see if we can keep those heels nice and high. Reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Ah, I lost my balance. Eee. And then we'll take it all the way back down, forward fold. Walk it forwards, downward facing dog. Take your breath in, and with your exhale, step the left foot forward. Hands can be on blocks, but we're just gonna open up this front line on the other side. Inhale, breath, and exhale, step it forward. Halfway lift, lengthen, and with your exhale, fold. Chair position, bend into your knees. Sweep the arms towards upper hand corner. Exhale, sweep back, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center, flip, push, press, and work into your half chair position. Last 3. Really good. Last 2. And 1, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, and then we'll step the right foot back again. Right knee is gonna lower to the ground. Anjaneyasana, rising and stacking. Both of your arms are reaching up. Now think about elevating through your heart, taking it into some little back bend action. And then bring it down. Tuck toes, 3-legged dog, left leg lifts. Hip opens, knee bends, and take your circles here. Circle it out other way. Nice, we'll bring it back to our downward facing dog. We'll walk our way to the back again. Same thing, you can work fingertips around your big toes or your Padahastasana one more time. All right. If your hands are underneath your feet, we'll bring them out. Good, we'll soften our knees, we'll roll it all the way up. And we're gonna work into squat pulses. So knees are gonna bend, I want you to sit back. Pulse, pulse. Good, so more into the thighs with it. And I'm only doing this pace because I'm following along with our playlist. If you've got a different playlist going, or if you're just on your own, do whatever makes sense. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean the weight into the left foot, and then I want you to open the right leg straight out to the side. Back into your bent squat position. Same thing, other side. Good, alternating right to left, waking up those little outer glutes. Last 5. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Back to center. Press all the way up to standing. Big inhale. And with your exhale, fold forward. Walk it forward into a high plank. And I want us to bend our elbows to 90 degrees, chaturanga position. Upward facing dog, come to the tops of your feet, push through the arms straight. Stay here with me, roll over onto your left hip, mermaid. Nice, same thing to the other side, roll over to the right, mermaid position. And then we'll take it back to center. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna do more of an intense breath to movement with that thing we just did. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, open up the front line. Exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Good, chair fly. Hands to heart center, interlace, push, press, half chair. Good, 3, 2, 1, lift, heels, keep holding. Try to press through both of your heels, 3, 2, and forward fold on 1. Halfway lift, exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Nice, stay for your exhale breath, and then use your inhale to work your back bend. Nice, hands return down. Three-legged dog. Elevate through that leg, open up through the hip. If you're feeling good right here, maybe you drop this right foot behind you. Push and press hips up to the sky. Bring it back around, downward facing dog. Lift heels, roll forward, high to mid plank. Upward facing. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale, front line opens. Exhale, step right foot forward. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Chair sweep. Inhale, hands at heart. Exhale, interlace, push, press, half chair. Here for 3. You already know my tricks, babies. Here for 2. Lift up your heels, balance. 3, 2, and 1, forward fold. Nice job. Halfway lift once more. Step the right foot behind you, Anjaneyasana. Lower the knee, rise and stack, arms up and overhead. Stay here through your next exhale cycle. And then use your inhales to back bend. Return the hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog, lift the left leg up. Open up your hip, bend into the knee. Nice, if you did it on the other side, drop it back. Push. And then let's return, downward facing dog. Lift both heels, roll through, high to mid plank. Upward facing dog. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Shake out your head a little no. Shake it out a little yes, because we have one last round with some additions, including options for some arm balances. Take a breath in. Exhale, step right foot through. Inhale, dip the hip, open up through the heart. Exhale, step left foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Chair sweep. Hands at heart center. Push press straight into your heel lifted half chair position. Now from here, this is one of my favorite ways to transition into Bakasana crow pose. Hands come down to the ground, knees come onto your triceps. Even if this is like the maximum that you go, that's great. What I want you to practice is pushing into the ground and creating a bow between your shoulder blades. Maybe you lean forward and you take the balance. Pull the belly in, feel the thighs turn on. Nice, can you bring it back into your half chair position?
Here for 3. Yes, here for 2. And 1, forward fold. Step it back into your low lunge from here. Left foot to the back of your mat. Left knee lowers. We'll stack into our Anjaneyasana. And then we'll take it into that back bended position again. Try to lift up and out of your low back instead of compressing into it. Here for 3. Here for 2. Hands come back down to the ground. Let's add in a half split. So lengthen out through the right leg, pull back. You can also turn this into a bit of a 3/4 split, head forward a little bit, or if you're feeling ready, full splits. Last 3. Yes, last 2. And 1. Let's bring it up and back. 3-legged dog. Open up through your hip again. Nice. Now on the other side, we did our flip dog. Here I want to bring in a fallen triangle. So bring your right knee across your body towards your left tricep. Kick it out to the side and open up through the heart space. Yes. Return the left hand down to the ground. My leg is still off to the side. Try to square off. Try this with me. Push up from that extended position. Let's do 2 more. Back into your 3-legged dog position. Let's go high to mid plank, Ekapada style. Break is coming. Y'all are so close. Reset. Breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, open up through your front line. Exhale, step right foot to the front. Halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. Chair position. Exhale, sweep it back. Nice. Work through your half chair. Right away, up on your high toes. Here 3. Here 2. Hands to the ground. Another round. Playing with your crow. Right, so even if you're just here, toes on the ground, great, I love it, I'm into it. All right, we'll bring it back to our half chair position, even though that fucking sucks. And then we'll release, and we'll step the right foot back, low lunge position, Anjaneyasana, knee down, arms up. Work into that back bend again. And then let's counter it with our half split, or any gradient beyond that you brought into your life. I'm surprised the splits are feeling good right now. Oh, I think I see Beatrice in class. Beatrice! Good, last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's bring it all the way back. 3-legged dog. And then we'll open up our hip. Now on the other side, we worked our fallen triangle. So let's bring left knee towards the right tricep, extend it out to the side. Rotate open. Oh, nice. Return the hand down, square off. Here came these fucking evil push-ups, okay? I'm sorry to do it to you, but also not sorry. Chaturanga style. 3-legged dog, bring it back. High to mid plank, roll through it. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. or into your child's pose position. If you're wanting to collect yourself from a kneeling position as well, that's options, because that was tough, that little sequence. Yeah. Take a little breath, maybe sip water. My water's over there. Oh, yay, Beatrice is here. Happy Monday. I love that I can identify people via their pictures from this far away. Like y'all's pictures are like, beep, this small. Whew, I don't know about y'all, I'm sweating my ass off. My first full split. Mel, look at you. What? That's amazing. Everybody snaps for Melanie. Snap, snap, snaps. All right, so next we're gonna get into our deep, compressive rotations and twists. So blocks can be super helpful for these transitions. All right, in 15 seconds, I'm giving myself a time frame because I'm like, I'm good, I've done enough today. 15 seconds, and then we'll make it back in down dog. Really, probably 5 seconds now because I've just been talking. All right, here we go. Downward facing dog position. Recalibrate, reset a little, shake out your head a little, no. And then give it a little shaky, shaky, yes. Right leg lifts up. Yeah. And then we'll step through to a low lunge position. Now here, I want you to round through your back. Let the arms hang heavy and roll and articulate up. I just love how creepy that looks. Arms are gonna reach up, your back knee's gonna bend a little bit, and then we'll bring our hands towards heart center, lengthen out through your back leg again, lengthen through the spine, and twist. Now think about bringing your thumbs really close to your heart in this rotated position. I kind of want to flow that out. That felt really good for me. We'll rebend into the knee. We'll reach our arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Ripple long through that left leg and then rotate. Left elbow to thigh. Push and rotate that out. Yes. And then bring it right back. Lengthen out through that leg again. Twist and rotate. I'm also being very influenced by the Massive Attack right now in the playlist. We'll bring it all the way back. We'll open our arms up towards the ceiling again, and exhale, we'll take it into Warrior Two. I like to kind of lift up and out of myself and then settle into this position. Take a couple lengthens and rebends into your front knee, because this is a challenging hip opener. Good. We'll maintain the bend into the front knee. We'll reach our arms to the front and back. Reverse warrior, take some space into the right side body. And with your exhale, let's go into side angle position. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Start with circling out through your wrist. Circle it out other way. Now let's work through this entire arm. Big circle back, front, around, and back. I know your front thigh is feeling it. Mine is too. Let's reverse that circle other way, around. The next time you circle forward, pivot off your back heel, swivel all the way down to the ground. Low lunge twist, right arm reaches up toward the sky. Nice. Left foot pivots, let's open up. Side plank position. Legs can stagger, legs can stack. yeah? Y'all know I've talked about this before, especially with my friend Beatrice here. Scoliosis, my friends with their fun little interesting skeletons, this is one of the best things you can do to find a lot more balance through your spine. Great modifications, knees down, or if your wrists are bothering you, forearm down, yeah? And you can do a combination of both like I'm doing right here. Good, last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's bring our right hand back down. Chaturangas. Downward facing dog. Good, it's like a ritual, right? Every movement, every moment, intricate and intentional. Left leg lifts, breath in. Exhale, big step through low lunge. Good. Feel the bowl lift of your pelvis. Good, arms are heavy. Articulating, rolling up from this dead position here. Arms reach up, inhale, the back knee bends a bit. Exhale, hands to heart center. Push off of that back leg, lengthen everything out and twist. Once you make connection, think about elbow working towards your heart, thumbs working towards your heart space. I don't know, what are words today? All right, we'll bring it back. I know, a lot of control through the legs. Lengthen, ripple, rotate. Here we go, bring it back. Lengthen, ripple, twist. So good. Ooh. We'll bring it all the way back. Arms reaching up towards the ceiling. And with your exhale, warrior 2. Adjust your feet. And once you're there, we'll take a couple bends and extends through this front leg. Bend, extend, yeah? Just getting your hip more prepared for this level of rotation. Nice. Let's keep that front knee bent, stay. Arms reaching to the front and back. Good. Reverse. And exhale, side angle. Left elbow rests on that thigh as the right arm reaches high. Start with your wrist. Good. Casting those little spells out of the fingertips. Reverse. Right? And I'm not going to tell you to ignore the feeling in the thigh. I want you to actually dig into that discomfort. Big circles, here we go. Back, down, and around. Yeah? A lot of our yoga practice, right, we're usually getting this very filtered, watered down version. Let's reverse this. Where it's all like love and light and shit. But for me, it's all about digging into also my darkness, my discomfort. Circle the right hand down to the ground, pivot off that right leg, work your twist. Right? Because in our discomfort, in those moments where you grit your teeth, you snarl and bite, those are some of our most human moments. Yeah? Rotate open, side plank position. And I don't want you to think that just because we do this shit, like we don't have those moments of darkness. Right? Modifications, same as the other side. Stay with me. Last 3. Last 2. Yes! And 1. Let's bring it back. High plank position. Chaturangas. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh. Let's work our way back to the front of our space. Yeah? You can do that by stepping, tiptoeing, or starting to bring in a practice of hopping. Yeah? We'll work into our halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. Now, I want everybody to try to work with their legs together. If that's just not a possibility for you, then grab one of your blocks. The foam one is easier. And place it between your legs, like right above your knees. We're gonna go into our chair position again and start to work a twist, yeah? This is called prayer twist. We're gonna say a little prayer, holy or unholy, I don't care. Hands at heart center. If you've got the block, maybe your elbow goes onto that block, yeah? If you've got no block, see if your left elbow can land to the outside of your right thigh. And if you're comfortable with the legs together, but you're having difficulty with the twist, you can also use your block, placing it just on top of your thighs at any level, yeah? This is really helpful if like your tummy isn't really feeling like doing a deep twist, if you're even pregnant or something like that, early trimester, I would say, not your second or third. If you're in your second or third trimester, I would suggest an open twist, yeah? I just got it on my brain because my sister is super pregnant right now. So I'm like, ah. All right. So again, we're in this little prayer twisty position, working a lot of depth. God, I fucking love this song. Funnel of Love from Squirrel, are you fucking kidding me? Last Lovers Left Alive, such a good movie. Ugh. All right, we'll take it back to center. We'll do the same twist to the other side. All those modifications I mentioned are present. I performed to this song once. It wasn't my best performance because I was actually really depressed at that time. But the photos in the little video that came out of it, chef's kiss. Great, last three, last two, and one. We're gonna bring yourself all the way back to center. Hands are gonna come down to the ground, and I want you to lift up your heels and take a little squat. You're just gonna be a little nugget right here on your mat, yeah? Maybe you stay just like this. You can even hang on to your blocks to do this, yeah? Whee! If you've got tummy or some big boobies that you need to make space for, you can open up the knees. But I do want to test everybody and try to get you to balance here. Arms wrap around you. You're just a little nugget. Ee-hee-hee-hee. Whoa. Last three. Ee-hee. Last two. And one. We'll bring the hands down. Here you can practice some hop backs through your chaturangas, or you can not. You can just step back. But I like to practice some hops. Upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. All right. We've got one more round through this flow, and then we're gonna get through our final things, okay? Time really flew by today. All right, we're gonna lift up our right leg again. We're gonna bring back some old concepts. Let's see if we can drop this leg behind us, go back into that flip dog. Nice. Take it around, right knee, left tricep, and extend it out to the side. Fall and try. Return the left hand down. Maybe you just kick it back to three-legged dog, or you add in a little push-up, then back into three-legged. Knee to nose, big step through low lunge, high crescent dead roll up. Nice. Hands come to heart, take that little bend into the knee, and then lengthen out, twist, and rotate. You can stay right here, babies, or you can join me into working either left arm down to the ground, right arm high, or even a full bind in this twisted position. If you're working this full bind, be sure to not rotate on that back leg. Try to stay nice and tight where you are. Good, 3. Last 2. Very good. and 1. We'll release. We'll bring it back up into your high crescent. Warrior 2 position. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Nice. Full extended side angle. Use that big sweep around. Reverse triangle. Lengthen through the front leg, right arm up and back. Triangle position, right arm down, left arm high. Good. Rebend into your front knee. Twist and rotate. Work into your twist again. Side plank. Rotate to the outside edge. You can step back, work into your stagger, your side plank, or get more creative than that. That can look like tree. Yeah. That can look like holding a knee. My heel got off my mat and I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking slipping. Nice. Work your way through high to mid plank again. Upward facing. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, left leg lifts, hip opens. Drop it back, open up to the sky. Hand down, left knee, right tricep. Extend it out. Anybody else here love Depeche Mode? Absolutely love it. Add in this little push-up here if you did it with me on the other side. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Dead roll up. Arms reach up. Hands to heart, bend into the knee and then ripple out, work into your twist. Same depth you played with on the other side. All right, let's release. Work our way back up. And then move into your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Stay for your breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. And with your exhale, triangle position, get deep into that inner thigh. You should be feeling pretty good, especially since we already worked a full split in here at one point. Oof. All right, let's rebend into our front knee. Rotate and twist. Left arm up, right arm down. Side plank, your way. All the way through. High to mid, last one. All right, once you make it back to your down dog, take your knees down a little break. Our last thing we're gonna play with, I think we're out of time for doing zombie press and fallen angel, but I think fallen angel will be much more accessible for everybody. So zombie press will be for another day, okay? So fallen angel, like I mentioned, it's just like working on your twisted crow, but with a little addition, yeah? So we kind of did some good prep with it from this shape right here. When I'm here, I like to twist my knees to the other side and take both of my arms to the outside of my leg, yeah? So side crow, okay? Elbow, elbow. I got one in my knee, one in my hip, right? We're here. Balancing onto the elbows. Now to make it a fallen angel, again, this is where neck issues Be careful. The side of my head and my ear are going to come in contact with the ground. Right? And then this left leg is going to open up towards the ceiling. You're a little fallen angel, going from heaven to hell, but slaying the entire way. Yeah? So it's kind of nice because you have something in contact with the ground. It's not so scary. Yeah? Other side. Connect. Touch. Lengthen up to the sky. So try it out. Give it a whirl. I'm going to read the chat while you guys are playing. Anita, my love. Hi, Anita. I'll give you guys like 20 more seconds to play with it. It's such a pretty shape. I'm going to do it from this side. So pretty. I'm also like totally vibing doing this to Deftones Change. Like, what? Woo! Yeah, I'll give your arms a little shake out, your wrists a little shake out after that. My goodness. Amazing job. Do you guys want to see what a zombie press is, just for homework? Yes? Great. All right. So zombie press, this is your homework to play with, maybe later this week, later today. Really, really tricky, definitely for people that feel comfortable in your headstands, yeah? We'll see if I can slide well on my mat. So I like to think, okay, my forearms are on the ground. I'm gonna push into my feet. Let me just get my hair in front of me to start, okay? You start to slide the ankles and feet. Bring your head onto the ground, yeah? Wait. Why am I doing this with my forearms on the ground? Let me do it with my hands on the ground. Reset. So hands on the ground, right? Forehead on the ground. Push, press, lift. Right? That's a zombie press. Say goodbye to your cute pedicures after that. You can do it with your forearms on the ground. I just had it set up wrong. Where you interlace your fingers together, yeah. You're essentially cupping the back of your head and bringing yourself up from there. Super fun. Super challenging for your core as well. All right, kiddos. Let's work our way into a seated position. And wow. I mean, playlist-wise, this is just gonna keep getting more intense, so if there's something that you in particular wanna finish on, you can even scroll down. You know what's really nice? I by the Smashing Pumpkins. I love that song. Yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, I by Smashing Pumpkins. Seated position. If you tried that zombie press with me, I always like to take a moment to stretch out my neck a little bit. Good, and then we'll lean back and contract, stretching out our back space. And then we'll take it forward, opening up our heart space. We'll lean it back, untangle your legs, bring the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Sit up nice and tall and move forwards over the legs. Bound angle position for the hips. Oh my God, I just got a flood of ideas for tomorrow. I need to write this shit down. All right, we'll bring ourselves all the way back up. And we'll open up our feet kind of wide, but in a bent position. I like to call this spider because it looks very spidery, yeah? So you can just hang on to your little ankles or calves, and we're gonna move forwards. Right? Doesn't this look so spidery? I'm so silly.
I'm so silly, but I think that's why so many of you are here.
I keep looking over and I'm like, this looks so fucking crazy on the TV. All right, we'll bring you back up. We'll lengthen out through your legs. Give yourselves a little tap out. And as you tap out, start to kind of jiggle your legs a little bit closer together. Yeah? We're gonna do one little front line opener, right? And you can do this with the legs long. It's more difficult doing reverse plank, or you can do reverse tabletop. So I'll show you the hard one first. Push lift. Or your reverse tabletop, knees bent. So pick your little option there. It feels so good. And then we'll return the hips back down to the ground. We'll cross your shin bones and end in our meditation position. Palms can face up. Palms can face down. And I know I'm running a little bit over time, but we'll take one more breath here. And a breath out. We'll bring a hands to our heart, a hands to our belly. And again, whatever it is within you, your light, your darkness, acknowledging it, understanding that this is part of our humanness. And I'm always just so grateful that you guys trust me, you show up to these classes, especially when I'm in a particularly silly little mood. Oh, so wonderful. Bow forward. Leave some energy into the earth underneath you. As always, friends, I am so grateful that you joined me yet again. Happy Hallows Eve Eve. This was kind of my my test run through of some class ideas I have for tomorrow. So y'all are the best for joining me. Oh my God. Wow, I look wild right now. I love the angel pose. Oh my God, I love that, Beatrice. I love angel pose too. A fallen angel, to be specific. It's so gorgeous. I love a bit of silly mood. Me too. My back, love those twists today. Thank you. I love that. So did mine. So, before everybody scuttles off to their day, a couple things. This week is a little ass backwards because I wanted to get some content to my online friends. I just saw Netta's thing. Okay, so tomorrow I'm teaching all my in-person Halloweeny classes, okay? My bar is fully booked out. She gone, okay? But there's still room in my Tricks and Treats Power Flow. It's gonna be this, but amped up a little bit, okay? Not only amped up because I have all the other ideas in my head, but it's gonna be in a heated room, so fucking Jesus Christ. And then Wednesday, usually we do quick core, but we're gonna do what's called quick recovery instead because I think I'm gonna need it after my Tuesday night. Yeah, so we'll probably do some foam rolling, just some release, because on Thursday, instead of beginner's class like we do every Thursday, I'm gonna bring you my goth bar that I taught on Halloween night tomorrow so that everybody can have a piece of it. So excited. So if you can, join me on Thursday. I love Depeche Mode, going to see them tomorrow night. Oh, I'm so jealous, Netta. I'm so jealous. Have a blast. Beatrice, thank you. It's always such a treat to have you. Melanie, I actually love the name Bartholomew. I'm gonna bring Bartholomew over. Let's bring him over. When I found him, he was pretty damaged, but that's why I wanted him, because he had personality. Yeah? Isn't he lovely? Isn't he great? All this weird aging, I was like, oh, sir, you are perfect. All your fucked up paint. So anyways, good to have both for our anatomical awareness because it names all the bones. And also, I just like having a little spooky familiar around. So yay, Bartholomew. He's perfectly imperfect. I agree, Mel. Yes, Stephanie, I'm so bummed you can't make it, but me and Bartholomew are glad that we'll be able to just have a recording of it, you know? Right? This is such a Hamlet moment. To be or not to be, that is the question. Yes, he is awesome. If you joined late, a big reason why we brought everybody in is because it's so windy outside. It's literally throwing my decor everywhere. And I was like, I don't want my altar to be destroyed. So I was like, we'll bring everybody inside. Oh yeah, and then one last thing I want to tell everybody. So wrote about in the post, but I know not everybody here is on my Patreon. Some of us are just YouTube subscribers because that's what I do. So Patreon asked me to be an ambassador for them. Super exciting, such an honor because Patreon has been, supporting me for a couple years now. You guys have been supporting me for a long time, and I'm just really grateful that I'm being recognized by Patreon and their community. So this weekend I'm going to be at Creator Fest in downtown LA, and yes, thank you. I'm gonna be at Creator Fest in downtown LA this weekend, and I'm gonna take a bunch of photos and hopefully some videos, maybe vlog it a little bit and share it with you all. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, already it's been so helpful because they kind of put all the ambassadors together as a community, and I've been able to talk to some other people that are just really amazing what they do. In particular, like video creators, they don't do the same thing I do, but it's just really helpful to have a more in-depth perspective on being a successful creator. So it's gonna hopefully help me be better at what I do. I know teaching, I'm always a student, right? But it's the video creation part. I'm always looking to be better, create better photo-wise. Beatrice that's here, she's an amazing photographer, an amazing videographer. If you don't follow her, please go follow her. Beatrice Mariano Photography? Why am I spacing on your thing right now? I'm like, hello, Beatrice. Yeah, Beatrice Mariano Photography. Follow her on Instagram. She does such amazing work. So, just being around people that are talented like that, they help elevate you, inform you. So, so very excited. So very excited. And yeah, onwards and upwards, everybody. Onwards and upwards, right? I know in the world, a lot of people, instead of lifting up other people in their community, they, tear people down. Or even as a creative, sometimes we get really tough on ourselves. I know I do that sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, this isn't good enough, or blah, blah, blah. But, all of you have just been so incredibly, supportive and have watched me grow and evolve. So thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you, Netta. You're so welcome, Beatrice. You're such an inspiration to me, so it means a lot that you come to class. Well, all right, my dear hearts, I'm going to let you get back to your days, your evenings, wherever you are in the world, because I know a lot of y'all tune in from all over the place, yeah? All across the United States, in Europe, so hell yeah. Love you all. If I don't see you at any other point during this week, I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. I hope you have a wonderful All Souls Day, because Dia de los Muertos goes all the way until the 2nd, yeah? And so, I just hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful rest of your week. Thank you, Melanie. Thanks, everybody. And thanks, everybody that also supported all month long as I worked for B4BC. I know it doesn't show here. I don't know why I fucked up this little bar, but we got some donations heading to Boarding for Breast Cancer. So thank you to everybody that donated. I know it wasn't updating. I was messing with it this morning, but we do have some donations that are heading their way. So thank you. And I look forward to seeing y'all next week. Same time, same channel. Have a beautiful rest of your day, folks. Bye. Bye. Bartholomew says bye.